Hi guys, welcome back to Big Brother Sport. This is night 14 in the BB house. So what we know, Jimmy's HH, Saturday we had the veto competition. Kiani uses power, but not Casey from Big Brother 20. Casey won the veto, and that means Kiani won the veto. Monday we had the veto meeting, which was yesterday. Kiani used his veto, aka Casey's veto. And then Kelly did use hers. So Kelly did have a Pete in the competition. She won that competition. I think it was like some puzzle. Now we haven't done on the episode. I don't know if we did tomorrow night episode or Thursday night's episode for Kelly's. Probably tomorrow because tomorrow's 90 minutes. But anyway, so Kelly used her power. She put herself on the block because she won the competition. The white face came out. People were talking about what it kind of was and stuff like that. She said it was like some puzzle situation. So now Jimmy was really nominated when Kiani took herself off the block. He nominated Amy. Now Jimmy did told Amy a heads up, hey, I'm gonna put you on the block. That's switching out. She said, okay, thank you for telling me so I don't have to be nervous before I got there. So when Kelly used her veto when she put herself off the block, Jimmy nominated Will. Now, Jimmy did say this is the first time ever that 5 people have nominated 5 people. Yeah, but that's not good. That's not good. Now, you might think that's good. Like, oh my gosh, I'm nominating 5 people. Blah, 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 don't care. Your point in the game is not good for you to have 5 people nominated to the home, and your 2 targets came up the blocks. Now, Will, Amy, and Adrian. So one of them 3 will win the blockbuster choice, and we'll fill out the last 2 on Thursday, and it will be done home. So but yeah, he's saying that this is the first time ever in Big Brother history that I've nominated 5 people. That's not good. He said, oh my gosh, it's really amazing. It's fine. Not that good. You know, it's not that good too. Not good to say, oh my gosh, I don't know, whatever. We have Rachel, Will, and Amy talked in, and they're all expecting that Mickey has the power. And so what Mickey power is, it's where they can question, I don't know if it's everyone, but they can question for 3 minutes who possibly has the power. If they did it correct, Mickey does not have the power. If they did it, I think if they did it wrong, Mickey has the power, but if they did it correct, she does not. So, Sat knows about this, Will, Amy, and Rachel knows about this now. So if she does use this, she has a controlling faith. People just say she has it, and that means she can't use it. And I feel like there needs to be a rule on Big Brother when they give you power. Don't tell no one. Don't tell no one. Because it's boring to watching it. It's probably frustrating for the producers and Big Brother, you know, who's on the show, who's creating these powers. And you tell everyone, it's just like, no. I feel like there needs to be a rule that Big Brother needs to put. If you have this power, you can't tell no one, or you dare take it away from you. Like they did too. I think they did that with Mike Booty in season 7 when they created a car which he didn't use. But I did hear that it got taken away from him because he told Will. It needs to be something like that. If you tell someone, you take it away. So after the wife piece came out, after when Kelly won her veto, we saw the hostess cleaning. I don't know if none of these people think they don't have to clean in his house or they never clean. Rachel was on the floor with a dress on, still with the knife, scrubbing the floors, draping, all that stuff. And she kind of called out, Ashley. She said, do you ever clean in your house? Because you don't clean here. And, yeah. So the house is just clean. Now, I did hear you have to clean up some stuff. Like the mirrors. You have to clean up those. I don't know if it's every day or every week. Because, of course, you live in a house, it gets dusty. So, I think they have to clean up the windows. I think that's what they do, is clean up everything else. But, yeah, so Rachel's doing, actually, do you ever clean your house? Because you don't clean up in here. She said, yeah, but I have people do it. There was someone who didn't know how to work a, air fryer. Yeah, these people need to know. I bet you was one of the youngest people, because, yeah. So, Barry, you know, I feel like I'm gonna pull up this, I'm gonna show you. There's this. I feel like Hall, I think, yeah. And Hall, I feel like they're just here for the fame and for, I can just me forward up to the show and all this stuff. It's like, no. I do have to say this season, the players are putting these fights to make the TV moments, and you can tell that. I was watching Big Brother, old school Big Brother, and it was a lot better fights, and it didn't feel like TV moments at all. Like, at all. And I feel like old school Big Brother fights is a lot better than new school Big Brother fights. I dare say, season 20 was a great season. Season 20 is one of my all-time favorite seasons, and they have some good fights. Like, didn't feel like they were just want to put on TV. They have some fights. When Bailey, she bit her tongue and her blood and her mouth was bleeding because she yelled at Tyler, because Haley called the house meeting. But nowadays this fight is boring. And especially this season, you can tell this season with Jimmy and all this. I bet you the Rachel and Keanu Altman probably make it on the episode somehow, some way. It's just like, it's like not fun to watch these fights, because it's like, are they real or are they fake to make it on TV? So it's just like one of those two moments. It's like, yeah. So, yeah. So we have Vicky, Will, and Amy in the backyard talking. And they're talking about, well, what to do and stuff like that. Like how to, because two of them, one of them is on the bar. Will and Amy's on the bar. Also, Will is saying, I think this was like a couple days ago, I don't remember. Will is also saying that he didn't fit in. And this is what happened with, what is his name from last season? It's Let's Look Caves. Who's his dad? Who just went to the show for his wife and did not give up being ill. He tried to quit. He tried to go home. Every episode, what were you on last season? He talked about, oh, I'm fine, but I want to go home. And it's like, don't come on the show. Like, you're having someone opportunity who wants to be on the show, take them from them, because. But Will is talking to Amy and telling Amy, hey, how do you fit in? Like, how, because you're older. She said, I just talk to people. I talk to people how they are. I talk to people like, I just thought. And I feel like that's something that I think that's what they need to do. Because these people live in a house, you have to know them, you don't have to be friends with them, honestly. But you have to talk to them. You can't just be the one who's, I'm here, let's pray, I don't have to talk to you guys like my church. But, yeah. And it's really really in week 2 of Big Brother episodes. And I don't know how I actually feel about some of these players. So number 1, and some of them I just say. Now, Jimmy and Rachel, oh my gosh, Jimmy is so annoying. Jimmy is trying to come up with his own catchphrase so people can know him after the show. And Rachel's trying to come up with her own catchphrase. I'm like, what? Rachel, you have your own catchphrase. Bye-bye. No, that's your own. Photos drive a life fast. No one match with my man. Stuff like that. Like, she has her catchphrase, but I don't know why. Jimmy, one thing I can tell about Jimmy, he is fake. He is fake, and he wants to create drama to make it for the TV. He even said this, I don't know if they ever made it on episodes, but I don't know why he says, I'm gonna do this drama so I can make it good for TV. We don't need that. We honestly don't really care about that. Today what we care about is you playing the game and how you're playing it. We don't care about how you are. The fights don't come, we don't need. But I feel like that he is going to get caught, and I feel like he's gonna go home soon. And I honestly hope he does, because he is doing it. The only person who I don't really care about is Adrian. He, in his dialogue moments when they were interviewing him, he's saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. We haven't seen, the only thing we actually have seen of him was the wash machine, and that was it. I don't just say the only person who I don't really care about is Paul. Like that power man. When Mickey told her about her powers, she's like, oh yeah, but there's a catch. Like, it's like, girl, like, be quiet. It's just like, you're here for TV, you're here for the fame. Like, I don't understand these people. I don't know if it's because season 26 was a third season, it was until Tata did. And people trying to play like Tata, like Jimmy's trying to play like Tata. And there are some people who's trying to be like Tata, but the problem is that you're not Tata. And the problem is that it's just coming like stupid and annoying, you know. For example, Kelly asked herself to be a volunteer. I think Kelly, you know, Kelly in the diary, I don't remember, I think it was last week's episode? Yeah, last week's episode. I think it's part of Vito. I think it's a Vito episode. She asked, in the diary, someone, I don't know what they asked her, but she said, yeah, I something about this pawn. Like, I should be like a pawn. What's a pawn? I mean, if you don't know what a pawn is, if you don't know what backdoors veto is, I think someone even mentioned, what is a veto? Like, what do you do with a veto? The veto competition in the veto stuff have been here since season 3. And I don't know how these people got cast on the show. More or less, I don't know how they're still here. But first of all, I don't know how they're cast on this season. Like, if you don't know, like, the stuff about Big Brother, you live in a house, you're playing for $75,000, you win a veto, you take yourself at the pot, or you can use it on someone, or you can keep them the same. upon those home a lot of times, like 90% of the times. If you don't know all that stuff, what do you feel? Because over the past 20, well, this recent seasons, some of these players that just came born. And this season, you can tell. I love Rachel. The only good person, the only good players who's on this cast is Rachel, Vince, and Riley. And Adrian. No, not Adrian. Ava. The rest of them, no. They suck. And there's also some people who don't know how to wash dishes. You don't know how to wash dishes, so you're telling me about the home you don't wash your dishes. I'm like, you got to be. I don't know if I want to be on this season because like these people are dumb. These people are really dumb, and they don't know how to wash their dishes. So, whatever. But thanks for watching the video. Take the next share some share. These are gonna be kind of shorter, not the 20-minute, probably to the 16, 17, 18-minute mark. I'm so sorry about yesterday, but it did not get posted until, well, Sundays did not get posted until yesterday's, and then yesterday's was late. It was just, so, but this one will post, it's going to post on my channel, and then tomorrow we talked about the episodes. We got 3 episodes to talk about this week, and, so I'm going to talk about the Unwrapped. So, this Unwrapped thing is, it's going to be hosted by 2 players, former player winners, Taylor Harris and Derek DeVassel. And it's so every week, I think, every other week, they're going to have, like, a former player player, and I think a celebrity person on the show. And I don't know how this, now, it's like, we've never seen these, like, we never seen these parts from the show. And then probably from the wifeys, they'll probably pull up from the wifeys and show us this. But I don't know about the host. I expect the Taylor. If they're doing 6 on top of a new Taylor, which is not Cody because I don't like Cody. So, but it's like something that I want to watch. And I hope it's not like something from like last year where they all sit around this table and they watch like this TV monitor in front of them and that's boring. We want you to walk around, we want you to on set. Like they said, we'll go inside of the bit, but I don't do that. When you're on the house, just moving in the backyard, and I want for them to know like behind the scenes, like actually how they create the show, how they move the cameras, what the production's at, you know, that type of stuff. So I want for them to do that, but I feel like we're not going to do any of that stuff. I would have more set at this table, talk about what have not been on the show, have not been on the episode. I said, Dad, what is it about this? And it's like, no. I'm waiting for this. I'm going to see how this is. But we don't need for them to sit at a table, sitting and talking as balling. We need to move. We need to know like stuff about the bottle where we may or may not know about the bottle, you know. So it's just like stuff like that, you know. So by the way, thanks for watching. How are you doing that? Sure.